You don't have to cover for Becky. Keep it down. Keep it down. All right, Blaine Bengals travel down to the old Armstrong Cooper rink. Mighty Ducks filmed on the other side. A little scrimmage here against a little bigger team in size, but not in heart. As the Armstrong Cooper Wings are hosting the Blaine Bengals 12-18. I believe I looked at the records. I think Armstrong Cooper's around 11 and 14-ish or so. Guys are way down low. So this one gets tipped back into the corner by the Bengals. Steiner's in the corner. Geyser intercepts one, walks her way through. Shot from the face-off net. It almost went into the near side post. She'll slide back to her spot. As the Bengals wreaking a little bit of havoc here early. Kinsley Hayne with a quick shot goes off of the stick into the far side corner. Picked up by Armstrong Cooper. Geyser pinches down, holds it in the zone. We get tipped back down deep toward the corner, stolen by DeZiel. She's got Lindsay out in front, and Lindsay gets tied up, couldn't get the shot off. That went back behind the net. Now Keogh from the near side hash. Drops it down towards Lindsay, playing from her knees again. Couldn't get that shot off. As Armstrong Cooper bring it out to neutral ice. And into the zone on the near side. Loose puck picked up by Ari. Slides it across the ice towards Stella Johnson, just too far out in front of her. As Armstrong Cooper will get caught off sides. We get our first whistle of the game. Looks like they're going to bring this one out to center ice. As Stella Johnson, Ari Lindsay, Lexi DeZiel round out the forwards. Back at defense, Barry and Walls. Can't forget Fulton's in the net. Centered out front and tipped away by Walls to the far side corner. Armstrong Cooper will pinch down, take a shot from the hash marks. They'll get blocked by Walls. Now picked up on the near side corner. Slipped up to Johnson. Steiner, sit down. You're blocking the camera. Well, actually, it's not a Steiner. What is your maiden name? Yeah. Diane. No, not Diane. I know that part. Your last name? Peterson. Peterson gets her head in the way. Blocks the camera on the action on the near side. We got an icing call here on the Bengals. Face off far side corner. Guider, Caven, Ellie Johnson on the ice. 13:06 to go in period number one. Still 0-0. Stepping through the face off is Jenna Geyser. Comes away with a puck. Made a quick pass up to Ellie. Went off a set of skates. Gathers it back up. Brings it in on the near side. Angles in towards the net, but couldn't hold the puck onto her stick. She'll lose it, but pick it up back behind the net. Poked away by Armstrong. Slid back towards the point and drove in deep by Mack. Quick little angled shot for Caven. Goes off of the shoulder into the corner. This one will go back towards Geyser. She'll shove it right down back low behind the net. Picked up by Armstrong. Geyser's going deep on this one. Below the hash marks for Geisler. This one will slide back towards the point, but a great job by Geider to cover. Slides it over to Geyser. She flips this one down towards the net, and it trickles in and just slides past the post. Back in the corner again. Geyser steps up again and throws this one down deep. Armstrong's going to have to learn that the Blaine Bengals do a great job of pinching down as Geyser throws another one towards the net, and it comes to the near corner. And we're going to get an icing call here on Armstrong Cooper as they toss it down, but no, Geyser will hustle down. Grab a loose puck. Brings it back near side. Bounces it off the wall for Stella. Stella brings it inside the zone, near side. Tries to chip it towards the net. Gets blocked, so she'll dump it back behind. Get down there, Mara. Mara's pinch just a split second too late. That'll come out, but Barry's back there. As her pass to the near side. Gets picked off by the Wings, and they'll dump it back behind the net for Barry. Barry quickly gets it to Steiner, bounces off the wall out of her reach. She'll try this side this time. Christella Johnson tried to chip that one off the wall to get it out of the zone, but it'll get thrown back into Hannah Anderson. I remember Hannah back from the day of the Bengals, or the Nordics played her. Stella Johnson up the near side, goes to dump this puck back into Armstrong Cooper zone. They thought about icing that one, but DeZiel got in the way. Brought back in the zone by Lindsay. She'll go off to the right side, angle into the nets. Ari Lindsay fires on a shot and a stick save for Armstrong Cooper. As well bring this one right back out of the zone, but a great job by Lexi DeZiel. Through the hands, steals a puck, brings it in far side. She's got a little pep in her step. Goal! Ari Lindsay puts one in the back of the net. On a great hustle play as she came back and stole that puck. Just in the neutral zone, turned around, brought it into the zone, and put the Bengals up 1-0. As she brought along 3 friends to watch her play today. Where's that pep in the step every week? Nice job by DeZiel. Bengals up 1-0, 10:38 to go in the period. Near side, back towards the point. Nowhere to shoot it to as Johnson got in the way. Down in the corner for Mack. Throws it over towards Geyser. She'll get tangled up. Battles back again in the corner. This will come near side for George, it looks like the last name is. She throws it back to the net behind for Lindsay. And here comes Ari. Ari battles through another hook. Been battling through a lot of hooking because Ari's got a lot of speed. And their only option is to try to slow her down with a stick. Far side corner. Pressure put on by the Bengals. Nice outlet pass. They couldn't handle it. Ends up on Walls' stick, and she'll toss it right back in. Into the zone. Now tipped out. We got trouble behind us if Barry doesn't get there first. And she does. Doesn't clear the zone. Right to the line. Picked up by Armstrong Cooper. Shot from the faceoff dot. Right into the glove of Amelia Fulton. She'll squeeze that one down with the old windmill. Diane wants to stand up and cheer, but she gets scolded. Geider again tried to step through the faceoff to get a hold of that puck. This one trickles down to Barry off of the near side. This one will sleep out. Chip, no icing. As the Wings will get back to that puck first. Geisler off the bench for Walls. She'll weave through a little bit of traffic at center ice, tip it into the zone. Won't get it in deep though. This will come back to the near side wall. Picked up by Stella Johnson. Slid into the zone. Off of the bench is Steiner. Bouncing puck picked up by Anderson of the Wings. Takes a body from Steiner. Max like, I'm going with this one. Oh, her pass got just in front of Stella. We're going to get an icing call on the Bengals. 8:46 to go, period number 1. Bengals up 1-0 over the Armstrong Cooper Wings. Payne at the dot for the Bengals. Sticks clash. Puck sneaks back to the corner. Payne will pick up her own draw. We got 4 of them tangled up in the corner. Chipped up the near side wall. Dumped back in deep by the Wings. This puck sneaks back towards the line, but it's held back in deep for Armstrong. They tip it back to the near side corner, looking to bring it back towards the point. Johnson and Keogh. Keogh's pass, outlet pass back to the point, and a pad save, kick to the far side wall by Fulton. Geyser with a little flip shot. Just didn't get the right bounce. It comes out to neutral zone and fresh off the bench. A Wing dumps this one back in deep for Mack. Hard off the wall to Steiner. Into her skates, picked up by Armstrong. Quick shot from the top of the slot. Kick to the corner by Fulton. Back behind the net. They'll come to the near side. Bounce it off the wall. Back to the near side point. That puck had a tip. Nice job by Fulton on that save of Steiner. Steiner's pass catches Ellie Johnson. Brings it up. Kid, you can't shoot from there. Keep that puck on your stick. As DeZiel comes off of the bench, we're going to get an icing call here on Armstrong Cooper. Another whistle. 7:12 to go in period number 1. Missing our beast tonight to battle in front of the net, Ava. Hope you're feeling better. Heard you got a low temperature. You know, only 103, not a big deal. Back to the point. Walls whiffs on it. This one comes out to neutral ice. Barry's there first. She'll get tied up, toss it off the wall. There's Opal. I do recall her from back at 10A. This one slides all the way down towards the net. Right on net. As a bouncing puck comes back out to center ice for Barry. She gives it to Walls. And an offsides coming against Armstrong Cooper. 6:44 to go in period 1. Ava, I'm not picking on you, but the bench looks good with all black helmets. You're going to have to get a black helmet soon. Ari Lindsay off of the face-off, brings it in the zone on the near side. It goes high off the glass, trickles into the front of the net. DeZiel looking for goal number 2 as she trickles one back in on net. And another whistle on a face-off deep in Wings territory. Geider, Caven, and Ellie Johnson on the ice for the Bengals. Caven wins another face-off. Back to Barry. Barry throws it in on net and a stick save. Chip to the far side, off of the wall. Back to Walls. Rocket shot in on net. Off of a pad for Caven to collect. Off the near side wall. She hits the brakes. Gives it to Barry. Quick shot by Barry. Goalie didn't know where it was. And it falls down in front of her, and that'll get covered up. 6:10 to go in period 1. Bengals with lots of shots on net to the point. We got an hour of ice time left here at Armstrong Cooper. District 3 only gets an hour and 15 minutes for 12As, but that'll be nice as this is a 9 p.m. game. As Geyser seals off the wall, and this one will get thrown back behind the net by a Bengal. Chipped out to neutral ice, picked up by Geider. Geider tried to slide it to Geisler. Uh-oh. Ooh. My older daughter would have boarded that girl. Georgia, the nice one, holds off of her. Oh, Caven. Caven's going to get called for the ice here. As I believe Heather and Finley are on their way to Fargo. Probably got there by now. Good luck to Finley and her hockey escapades this weekend. Hockey Day, Minnesota coming tomorrow. Down in Shakopee, I believe. As Hain will slide into the dot for the Bengals. Over towards Geyser on the wall. She's tied up. Hain comes to give her a hand. Geyser flips it behind the net to Mack. Mack's got a little room. Quick pass for Mack up to Stella Johnson. She'll get it outside the zone. Her pass slides over to Steiner. Oh, right in front of the net. Hain bury that puck and she'll miss it. It'll come to the near side. Nice save. Now Johnson fires one from the top of the slot. Kicked into the corner again, and down goes Hain in the corner. Took out a wing with her. As this puck comes out to neutral ice, onto the stick of Stella Johnson. Oh, Stella. Weaves her way through some traffic. Brings it in on the left side. The impossible shot. Oh, Hain in front of the net, and what a save! Whoever that goalie is for Armstrong Cooper just shut down the Bengals in front of the net. With a great rebound shot. What a save. That's what gives these girls nightmares, is goalies that do that. Amelia Fulton the other day, we played Armstrong Cooper, and she had 3 of those saves in that game. Quick little trickling puck goes in on net and gets deflected back behind it. Cleared to the far side wall, out to neutral ice now. Barry got just enough of it to stop a rush. Ellie Johnson's going to take it back behind Fulton to the far side of the ice. Her pass out the wall goes on to DeZiel. She'll miss that one and it'll get dumped back in deep by Armstrong Cooper. Barry's pass deflected and picked up by Walls. Walls quickly to DeZiel. She can't hold on to it. Tossed back down to the half wall. Turnaround shot tied up in front. Oh, wow. There's a goal. Goal by Armstrong Cooper, a quick little falling turnaround shot. Fooled Fulton. As we didn't have her tied up in front of the net. Goal Armstrong Cooper, 4:08 to go. In period one, all tied up 1-1. Speaking of tying up, Caven is tiled up on the face-off. Both girls were. That shot in on net, and Fulton's going to freeze this one. And we're going to face off to her left side. Stella Johnson steps through the face-off, gets it poked away from her just as he exited the zone. Armstrong Cooper will dump this one back in deep behind the net for Matt. Good misdirection there. As Geyser will tie up a wing on the far side. Caven comes in. Sneaky little thing, just sneaks in there. Pulls that puck up. They're going to wave off the icing. As Armstrong Cooper will come back behind their own net. Max steps up. Geyser is going to be in a 2-on-1. No. This puck bounces through a couple of skates. And Armstrong will dump it in deep again. Georgia got room, pick it up and go. Bengals need to be streaking up the ice here as they were in a change. Geyser will get it to Stella near side. She moves towards the middle, comes back to the outside. She's all alone now, so she'll flick one in towards the net. Or Armstrong Cooper will gather it up and bring it right back out of the zone. And Johnson will steal it again. Payne looking for a centering pass. She's tied up. Sneaks away from it. Goes to the far side of the net. Get it back to Walls. Can't get it through as it cut off the passing lane. She'll ring it back around on the near side. Icing looks to be called here. They're going to wave this off, I'm guessing, because Walls is going to get there just in time. As she hits the brakes, so some misdirection. Now Ellie Johnson with storming off of the bench. Was a wing. And now Ellie brings it in the zone. Quick little shot. Nice job by Ellie to fire that one off. Oh, what a gift. Gift for DeZiel. Off the bench, right side, going for a centering pass. But that one won't get there as Armstrong Cooper collapsed down on her as we're down to 2 minutes in the period. Now Barry throws it back in deep behind the net again. Armstrong off of the wall. They'll tip it past Walls on the far side. Johnson spins around, can't clear the zone. Morrow tap it out to Lindsay. Ari Lindsay, right side. Popped off of her stick in the corner. Geyser will seal off the wall on the far side again. She's got a Bengal down there on the ground. Lindsay comes in. DeZiel got it back up a little bit. And this one pops out to neutral ice for Mac. Ooh, nice stick move there by Mac. She makes a nice play off of the near side wall. Some up close and personal action right underneath the camera. There's a couple of Bengals and wings to go off. Go at it. Max sneaks in. And an offsides, that puck comes in and out of the zone. We're going to face off up close and personal. 48 seconds remaining in period number one. Bengals wings tied up at 1. Mac doesn't allow that one to come in the zone. As Geyser will race down into the corner. Hits the brakes, throws it up the wall. Nice job by Geider to tip that up for Johnson. Slides it up front. Here comes Geider. 2-on-0 from the left side. Quick little shot. Oh, the rebound shot was so close. Geider got 2 shots on net out of that. Goalie will seal it down tight to the ice. 14.3 seconds. Forgot to hit the highlight as that was a nice play by both the Bengals and the goaltender for Armstrong Cooper. 14.3 remain in the period. Tied up on the wall. Back to Keel. Ooh, juicy rebound was there. That's where Richter excels for the Bengals. Beyond that back door, we're going to end period number 1. Tied up 1-1 at New Hope Ice Arena. Bump the camera, man.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, then you that paid. And don't fall down.
That'll be my luck.
Both teams making some noise on the bench. For their fellows. Oh, Geider from the right side. Pick a corner. Kidman to the belly. What? Oh, my Lord. District 3 has terrible refs. That's why we moved to District 10 for them great refs up there. You all know I'm lying. Bengals will stay the same. 9 seconds into the period. Armstrong will make a change. Was that a quick change, Brady? Johnson off the face-off dot. That's Ellie. Ellie behind the net. Gets it poked away on the far side. Sneaks back towards the line. Geider, nice move. Off of the wall, Jenna Geider brings it back in, far side. Tries to make one too many moves. Brings it back to the point for Barry. Barry, give it to Walls! That's one we got to slide to the near side point. As there's too much traffic in front of the net. That goes off of Walls' skate. Held into the zone and dumped in by Ellie Johnson. Go, Mara, go. You know it's coming. Mara chips one down towards the net. It's on Steiner's backhand. She's forced to take it into the corner. Armstrong Cooper 2-on-2 back, get away, but coming back is Stella Johnson. Shot off of the blocker. Battle on the far side boards.
I had it in sport mode.
Yeah, right? He didn't lock in the four-wheel drive. Oh, Ellie, that was a nice play. Just missed. Mara goes behind the net. Bengals make a nice outlet. Dirty. Dirty. Make them pay, Steiner. They took Johnson down on the far side of the ice. Chipped into the corner. Johnson is there. Slipped all Mac. Nobody home in front of the net for the rebound as a couple of Bengals are changing. 12:58 to go in period 2. Which I'll fix on the scoreboard for you. Georgia got it back up there. Fulton makes it look easy. Has a shot from inside the face-off dot. She gobbles that one up. Into the corner for George. She'll battle a couple of wings, taps it up the wall, and it's picked up by Lindsay. Lindsay, get around her. Ari gets it in. They'll bump her into the wall. Falls onto DeZiels as her shot misses wide. Quickly fired back in behind the net. Kaiser just missed that one with her paw. We got a 2-on-1, 3-on-1. Mac Teo with the block shot. Centered up front, and Lindsay got back in time. He gets poked away from her. Backhanded shot in front of the net. The puck is loose, and they'll bang it around as Stella Johnson comes in and slides it back towards the point. Geyser with the kick save. And Geyser will clear this one out to neutral ice. Armstrong Cooper looks to come right back with it. A little bit of speed there, and another save by Fulton. Bengals will get the rest of their change they were looking for there as well. We'll face off to Amelia's left side. 11:32 remain in period 2. All tied up at 1. Stella Johnson steps through the face-off. 2-on-2. Brings it down towards the corner, taps it in deep, Guiders in front of the net, tipped out there. Oh! Man, what a tip by Guider and a pass by Stella Johnson. Great play, ladies. 11:20. Puck sneaks out of the zone. Mara brings it right back in. Her shot will just miss the far side post. Comes all the way back to Barry. And cleared back out by Armstrong Cooper. Wall's off of the wall. Gets it in the zone. Icing's not going to make it. As Barry will get back and collect the puck. Fooled everybody, including herself. As that one went off her stick. Passed out to neutral ice. Oh, Johnson took her into the post. Armstrong Cooper slides one through the front of the crease. As Johnson will sneak it outside of the zone. And the speedy number 11 for Armstrong Cooper just takes down Barry. Sharp angled shot into the mask of Fulton. It's a floating puck in front of the net. They're going to get a whistle here, and Johnson will go down again. So quick highlights of some nice looking plays here. Face off to Fulton's left side. Geisler and Keogh will come back out, along with Hayne, Ellie Johnson, and Ellie Steiner. Again, the Bengals able to step through the face-off. Steiner heard your footsteps there. Some floats into Mac. She'll fire it off the near side wall. Won't clear the zone. Long lob shot. in on net. Steiner on the wall, taps it back down low. I don't know where the puck is. That's by the faceoff dot, and a quick little shot by Powell. Will go off of the pad. As Geyser tips it back towards the line, still not able to clear it. Keogh blocks one with her face mask that time. Sent to the far side for Johnson. Tip it. Steiner gets it to Keogh, or Mack. Gosh, dang it. Payne. Geyser keeps it in. DeZiel, or excuse me, that's Johnson. And out the bench, Lindsay tried to scoop one up and get the shot off. Her centering pass will go off a set of skates. This one back to Mack again. Uh-oh. Lob shot off of a stick. Picked up by AC. Georgia holds the line again. And again. Down for Lindsay. Lindsay hits the brakes in the corner. Tipped away by Opal. Now Mack will pinch down on the far side. Bengals doing a great job this season of playing aggressive at the point. Mack stays down and battles low. Covering for her is Johnson, but that one will sneak by her on the wall. Oh, DeZiel, spin her back up. The guys will tap it in the zone. We'll get an offsides call. 8:15 remain in the second period. All tied up 1-1 in New Hope. As the Bengals battle the Wings. Oh, Ainsley just got booted. Ainsley got booted. Not very often they toss him out at 12U. This one bounces over Wall's stick. We'll get down towards the corner. Johnson gets bodied off that puck. They'll throw it towards the net. Anderson flips one off and misses the net. Goes back behind. Good hustle here. Stella Johnson works it inside. Gets dropped off. Everybody skated past that one. As Anderson brings it back and dumps it in deep for the Wings. Far side corner. Barry's got a little bit of time here. As Walls will flip this out through neutral ice. Picked up by Johnson on the right side. She takes another one of those long shots. That will work on this summer with her. 7:24 remain. Period number 2. Quickly. Geyser with a slapper shot and it goes into the pad. That one gets tipped off of the wall, out to neutral ice, picked up by Johnson. She'll cross her over to Mack. Mack fires it off of the near side wall. She saw Georgia there. Tipped in deep by Steiner. Geyser comes back down again. They'll fire this one out. This one will be an icing on Armstrong Cooper. As we fall to 6:41 to play in the second. Geyser fires this one back behind the net. Lindsay is there to battle. Johnson will come down to help. Picked away by Armstrong. DeZiel holds that one in, but it gets tipped out. Ellie Johnson will get back for the Bengals to get a hold of it. Oh no, she passed it to Armstrong Cooper. But Fulton will snag that one out of the air. As we get a full change for the Bengals, Walls, Berry, Johnson, Caven, and Geider. Caven pulls it back to the corner. Nice pass back to the point. But covered by a Stella Johnson. Forced her to just backhand this one down low. Nice job by Berry to gobble up the backside. Now here comes Stella Johnson. Goes wide. Gets it tipped away from her. As Armstrong Cooper comes back on the near side, they'll chip it in past Walls. And Berry will collect the puck behind Fulton. Geider gets down low. That one goes back towards the point. Pad save for Fulton. Ellie Johnson, don't you dare shoot it from the top of the circle on the right side. Bengals in a change, no rebounders for her. As Hain will drop down low, along with Steiner, sneaks out in front of the net. But Ellie Johnson was tied up. Go, Georgia. Toss out to neutral ice on the max stick. Gets poked away from her. She tried to fire that one in. This one's going to ring all the way around to the near side corner. Armstrong Cooper in a change. Bengals can't clear it out of the zone though. Gets dumped back in deep again as we tick down to 4:08 in period number 2. Guys with a backhanded pass to Keel. Keel gets it to DeZiel. She tried to go to the middle with it, poked away from her. Comes back to the near side point. They'll miss. Three Bengals and 2 Wings. Ellie Johnson comes away with it. They'll give it back to Ellie. She's looking for a change though. Couldn't get it in deep enough. The Bengals back on side. Oh, they're going to wave that icing off as Mac didn't quite get there. Defense has got to get back. As Armstrong stretches this one out, but Walls will get there to collect the puck and have a feeling she's going to go. Here comes Walls. Around her own net, brings it through neutral ice on the right side. As they battle behind the net. Oh, Lexi, you're in a good spot. That one will sneak by on the far side. Walls is there to cover. 2:37 remain in period 2. Tip, tip. Great call by the referees here in District 3. That one went off a stick and angled high in the air. As a 3-on-2 opportunity. Berry gets in the way of a pass. We're going to get a boarding call possibly. As Berry pops back up. She'll catch her breath here quick and we'll get a face-off. Deep in Wings territory. So we'll see what they call here. They're going to give it to her. That's a 5-er. Whenever the refs go to tack to the bench, they might even toss her out of the game. Nope. We're going to send another player into the bench. Or into the box, I should say. They only got a minute and a half on the clock, but it should be a 5. for a major penalty on number 11 for boarding. They're going to put another girl in the box. She could have game misconduct. They could give her 2 and 10 or a 5 and 10. They got 2 in the box, so she's going to be in there for a while. As Barry collects her thoughts on the bench, she looks good, catching her breath. What are they doing? Well, I guess it wouldn't be a 2 and 10, a minute and a half and 10. This one comes out to neutral ice. Anderson will streak in on the left side. What a nice back check by the Bengals and a tip shot in front of the net. Get there, Geider. Geider gets through on the right side. Takes this down into the corner, goes back behind the net. Turns around and fires a shot. We got a goal! Goal for the Bengals! Geider took her time, went back behind the net. Saw a little bit of a gap between the posts and puts that one in the net to put the Bengals up 2-1 over Armstrong Cooper. Did they let one out? They did. We should still be on the power play. We were hoping for a 5 and 10. We didn't get it. Steiner now brings it over on the right side. Grandma gets up to her feet. I just kidding. I was just saying you're excited. Nice play by Anderson of Armstrong Cooper to get that one out of the zone. Great job by Steiner to cover the front of the net and poked away by Walls. Picked up by Stelly Johnson. She'll bring it in. She's going to make a move to the left side. Cox back, fires and throws it into the plastic chin strap. Barry back on the ice. Holds that one in the zone. Sneaks ahead. Slides it over to Hayne. Hayne makes a nice little move, but she'll get gobbled up as the defender for Armstrong Cooper came back into the play. He'll tap it off the wall, get it in, back in deep. Center it out front. But nobody home for Armstrong as here comes Ari Lindsay. Up the near side, moves in towards the middle, comes back to the right. Pulls that stick far away, protects it well, works in towards the net. Drops it off for DeZiel. She'll go for a wraparound. This will bounce all the way back to Mara Walls. Mara trickles one in towards the net. It's not going to get there. Intercepted by a defenseman for Armstrong Cooper. Get it in deep, kiddo. End of period number 2. Bengals up 2-1 over Armstrong Cooper. Thank you, Brady, for the play-by-play action to start period number 3. As it looks like we got about 20 minutes of run time on the clock. This one sneaks behind Georgia. Sharp angled shot by the wings. As Stelly got caught standing. Oh, Mac is going to go take some time in the sin bin. Goalie comes out of the net. Caven folds on a body shot. Penalties ain't bad when it's running time. Ice the puck every time, girls. That's the rule. Behind the net for Johnson. Fights through some traffic, gets it to Geider. Bounces back to Ellie Johnson's stick. Gets it into the zone. Got to stay back a little bit here. So that one gets fired out the wall. We're going to get an icing call. What? They're not going to call icing, but it's not going to get there. Excited for nothing. Mara. Now we need 2 of our forwards to stay back. Ellie will do it. As Mara throws a frisbee over the top of the net. Battle near side corner. Johnson is there. Slid to the far side. Mara gets another one in on net. As Keogh's penalty falls down to under 20 seconds. Loose puck behind the net. Armstrong spreads it out. Their pass intercepted by Geider. She'll get tied up. Can't get the puck out of the zone. Slides back to Barry. Off of the wall. That one comes out to neutral ice. Keogh out of the box. As Walls tosses it out to Stella Johnson. She goes for a little drag. Couldn't get that puck loose though. As Armstrong brings it back in. Poor Barry and Walls, they've been stuck on the ice for a little over 2 minutes here as we haven't had a whistle. Pass back to the left side point. Trickles one in towards the net. Walls is going to most likely ice this one. Couldn't get enough on it as it's loose behind the net again. Barry wants to ice it. Gets it angled out the wall. Nice job by Barry. Gets the new defense back out on the ice. Stella gives it. Lindsay with a shot into the belly button. 17:30 remaining in the scrimmage. Bengals up 2-1 over Armstrong Cooper. Bengals battle off of the face-off. They're tied up on the near side wall. Keogh will slide down in to give a hand. Turns around and fires this one down towards Payne on the wall. Back to Mac. Mac dumps it back down deep towards the corner again. Slides down again. Gets by a few Bengals and they'll bring it in near side. Chipped up and out. Here comes Jenna Geider. She's going to be one-on-one. She's got a back checker behind her. 50 stopped her feet. Geider gets it around the corner but loses it. Tipped away at the last second. Guys will chip it back down for Hayne. Hayne's tied up on the wall. Where's my other wing? Changing. Guys are gotten away beautifully there. Will clip that one to tack about later. Nice job by George to get a piece of the body. Shot from the left side point, in on the stick of Fulton. Over to Steiner on the wall. Poked away from her, thrown back down, in towards the net. Fulton's gonna jump on that one. 15:30 to go runtime. Bengals still up 2-1 over Armstrong Cooper. Caven getting yelled at again. Armstrong comes away with a face-off, but they'll tip it over to the near side wall. Looking to bring it back towards the point. Fakes out the cameraman, takes it down to the corner. Ellie Johnson brings it up near side. Chip it to the middle, kid. Got collapsed on there a little bit, but gets it back. Gets hooked on the chance, tries to slide it through a set of legs. There's Caven in front of the net. Where's Richter when we need her to battle down there? This one will come all the way out through neutral ice. Picked up by Walls. Go to the middle, kid. Bengals in a little change. Walls slowly sneaks her way through some traffic. Tosses one in on night and then runs a girl over. Walls will go to the bench as Becker got hit by Mara. Bengals will go back on a penalty kill here. We're going to have to watch the tape on that one. I just saw arms flailing. Did they run into each other or she? Yeah. She's innocent! Hopefully the coach has told the girls to just ice it as the penalty clock just runs here. Ice it every time, Joyce. Oh, tackle football! We got some tackle football going on tonight. From behind, Lindsay will get taken down and we'll have some 4-on-4 hockey. On a penalty on Armstrong Cooper. Oh. 4-on-4. Need to make some room here. Geyser comes down on the wall, chips it down in deep, back for Ari Gers to get in front of the net. Geyser stays down and battles, collects it, brings it out front, backhanded shot coming for Geyser, turns around, tied up, flips one, goal! Goal for Georgia Geisler. She stayed down low, putting the Bengals up 3-1 over Armstrong Cooper on a goal from the top of the slot for Georgia. As her buddy Fulton's extremely excited for Georgia to get a goal in the regular season. And as she scored the first goal for the Bengals, and that's the first one in a long time. Armstrong waiting for another player to come out here. Mara's out. Referees with a little bit of confusion. Walls should have been left out or allowed out of the box. Georgia will battle hard on the far side. Caven will sneak in and take that one away. Stella Johnson comes out. Her pass goes off of Geider's skates. Picked up by Anderson, kicked up ahead. So a terrible collision at center ice. So that one gets chipped up and goes into the net. This will be 3-on-2 as a deflected puck went up over the shoulder of Fulton to make this game 3-2. 11 minutes to go. As we had another collision at center ice, and Stella Johnson's going to have to catch her breath. Oh, here comes Ari Lindsay, right side. Just couldn't get enough on the shot. Penalty shot. Put the X up. Oh, just a hooking call. No penalty shot as Lindsay snuck by and got hooked on her way to the net. Bengals go back on the power play. Player for Armstrong was not happy, but a good play to not let Lindsay get a lot on that shot. Turn around and shoot that next time, kid. Oh, Walls lays herself up but couldn't get to the puck. Barry comes back to collect it, looking near side, off of the wall. Lindsay gets it into the zone, works to the top of the slot, falls off to Barry. Barry fires off a shot, and that one bounced right out in front. But Ellie Johnson couldn't get there in time. Bouncing puck, sneaks it way out of the zone. Dumped back in deep, on net by the Bengals. Oh, Ellie off the bench. Goes into a pile of snow. She's actually offsides. They let her get away with it. She'll dump it in deep behind the net. 30 seconds remaining on the penalty, which is run time. So this will probably end as Stella Johnson rejoins the ice. Gives this one back to Geisler. Geisler sees Hain on the near side. Through the legs, and Hain will dump it back behind the net. 9:12 to go. As Stella holds off on getting a penalty on her own. As Armstrong's able to bring this out on the near side. She just fell up. Go! Oh, you got Stella on the near side though. Kaiser's going to weave her way through some traffic, taps it up towards Stella. Stella brings it on the zone on the left side, had to sidestep the referee. She'll get tied up on the wall. Mac sneaks down, pokes it away. Bouncing puck is picked up by Armstrong. Mac taps it away. As Armstrong finally gets it into the zone, but it gets fired right back out by the Bengals. Now it's on Georgia's stick again. Woo, she found Stella. Nice pass by Geisler. Oh, that one slipped between Geisler's legs. Turns around. Slides it back to Keogh. Nice pass by Georgia. Keogh taps it up. Tied up on a near side wall. Flipped into the zone for Geisler to pick up. Opal comes flying down for Armstrong. Geisler behind her net. Hits the brakes. Taps it off the near side wall. Back to Stella. Stella out of the zone with it. What a great pass by Stella Johnson. Beautiful pass, comes back to Stella, but she'll get collapsed on from behind and forced to just dump this one down towards the corner. 7:37 remaining in the game. As Walls is the benefactor of a bad pass. Trickles it in on net, and it gets kicked into the corner and picked up by the speedy number 11. Another gift for Lindsay. Off the bench. Oh. Tried to drag it through. Comes back to Barry. That's a good little shot. Nice shot by Barry. And kick to the far side corner. Lexi got the stick lifted high. Johnson, sweet little move. Gets it into the slot. DeZiel stretched out. Tried to poke it towards the net. Get it back to your point. Get it back to Walls. Ooh. Oh, Mara. Great job with another shot on net. Almost caught the goalie off guard there, bro. Here comes number 11. Can't hold on to it, though. Gets poked away. Anderson will weave her way through a little bit of traffic. Mara Walls is there. She's looking for another one of those goofy goals. Shot from the point, blocked by the Bengals out front. Ari Lindsay gathers the loose puck. She's got a girl on her shoulder, and a nice hustle by Powell. As Stella Johnson comes off the bench, goes through some traffic, picked up by Geisler, and she's just going to dump this in deep as we're down to 6 to go in the game. Armstrong Cooper behind their net, weaves through some traffic. That is not a trip. Stella Johnson fires one off of the side. Hits the brakes in the corner. 3 wings on her. Tap out the wall. Mac, that's where I want your snapper shot. Dumped into the far side corner. Steiner looked at Geisler. Oh. Slides off. Backhanded shot in on net. Oh, that's a goal! That one's going to slide through the legs. And the Bengals will go up 4-2 over Armstrong Cooper. Bengals take a 2-goal lead with 5:25 remaining in the game. As Fulton comes out to greet Stella Johnson on her goal. Bengals take a 4-2 lead over Armstrong. Armstrong Cooper does a great job of tying the girls up off of the face-off. Battle through, take this one down towards the corner, dump it behind the net. Mac is there. Can't get a hold of that one, it's loose in the corner. Keogh and Hain battle. Keogh, oh, takes a nice little check there. Does a great job of restraint, not giving a little slash. These guys are hustled down to the corner. Got it up to Steiner. Steiner beautifully taps it to Hain. Hain out through neutral ice. Tried to give it back to Johnson, but that one was too far out in front. As Armstrong brings it back into the zone on the right side. Shot in on net, and Fulton's going to cover it up. Oh, the ref is going to give her a tacking too. Oh. Both refs are going to tack to her. There's a lady sitting here. She looks like she's, you know, how many years older than me is she? I think she was born in 74, 5, something like that. Jenna Geider out the right side, 3-on-1. Slides it over near side for Ellie Johnson. Oh, and her shot gets flipped up into the glass up high. Nice job by the defenseman for Armstrong Cooper. Bouncing puck picked up by Geider at center ice. Tipped away from her, and Walls will fire it off the far side wall. And it'll come right back to Mara. She flips it over near side for Ellie Johnson. Sorry. Right side for Hannah again. And Fulton will track that one into the glove, squeeze it down as we're down to 3:03 to go. Speaking, there's an older lady sitting here. Not you, Diana. 2 to your right. She's wearing a doily. She's got purple hair. Don't know why she's here. Might be my sister. I told her teammates earlier, Jolie's teammates, that was her grandma, and they believe me. As Lindsay comes out with some speed. Nice back check by Armstrong Cooper, and a good shot by Lindsay. A little high, squeezed down as time ticks away. Bengals up 4-2 over Armstrong. Ari at the dot, back to Geiser. Quick little snapshot and kick to the near side corner. Mac, get there, kiddo. Split second too late as that speedy number 11 is going to bring it in on the right side. But we got a speedy number 14 who went. They better not call that penalty on Stella. Oh, Stella went in front of her, cut her out beautifully. That is DeZiel's penalty. As she does not like it. Get out of the box, Stella. It wasn't you. Stella with a great play. But DeZiel decided to tackle her from behind. Give a holding call on her. That was a good play by Stella. Face-off pulled back to the right side. Shot goes off of the side of the net. 1:15 remaining in the game. Bengals going to be a player short for the rest of the game. As that one comes back to the near side point. That was, she fired one off. Just didn't have the aim and juice. Fired far side. Geiser plays it off of the wall. pulls it back towards the middle of the rink. Weaves through a little bit of traffic. Can't get it out of the zone. Tip back into the hands of Keogh. She'll go back behind their net. It's 6-on-4 hockey as Armstrong Cooper pulls her goalie. Just trying to get this puck out of the zone. Kaiser will lift a stick as Anderson snuck by her. Shot from the point. Rebound on the backside. And Fulton's going to shut her down again. That'll probably be the end of the game as Fulton scoots her butt out. We'll get a face-off near side corner. No, we won't. Time will tick down. Bengals are going to take this one. Try to zoom in on the net, on the tendy. As she does a little jig. Waiting for the rest of the players to come off the bench. The Bengals take this one 4-2. Back here on Geyser Hockey tomorrow afternoon. I will try to get that game recorded as we host Minneapolis. Tied them 2 times this year already. Looking to take the win. And don't forget to join NSPN TV for the varsity game as they take on Minnetonka Skippers tomorrow at 7 p.m. on NSPNTV.com. Think you're going to have a great night. Thank you for watching Geisler Hockey and the Blaine Bengals.